English for Beginners. Book 6, Chapter 3. Lisa, have you done your homework yet? Yes, I have. I did it last night. Lesson 4 was, were. A learning point. 1. We use was, were in the past tense of the verb to be. 2. Past tense means past time yesterday, last night, a year ago, etc. 3. Was is used with first and third person singular, were is used with the other persons. 4. The chart is as follows. Subject. To be. Singular. 1. I was. 2. You were. 3. She was. He was. It was. Plural. 1. We were. 2. You were. 3. They were. Examples.
1. I was a student 10 years ago. I was thin. I was naughty.
2. They were my classmates last year. They were at school yesterday. They were very busy. 5. To be plus a noun means.
Adalah.
To be plus an adjective means.
Tidak perlu diartikan.
To be plus a prepositional phrase adverbial means.
Berada, berasal, dan sebagainya.
Yesterday means.
Kemarin.
Last means.
Lalu.
Ago means.
Yang lalu.
Be reading. Read the following text based on the picture. 1. We were at home yesterday. We were in the living room. We were happy. 2. He was my manager a year ago. He was in London last week. He was retired yesterday. 3. You were a stewardess in 2025. You were slim. You were very energetic.
4. It was my birthday 2 months ago. It was sunny. It was wonderful.
See exercises. 1. Change each sentence into past tense. 1. I am at work right now. I was at work yesterday. 2. He is a pilot for Garuda now. He was a pilot for Garuda last week. 3. You are in Sulawesi now. You were in Sulawesi this morning. 4. They are on time now. They were on time just now. 5. She is at the hospital now. She was at the hospital last night.
6. We are late for school now. We were late for school 2 days ago. 7. It is the 3rd of July now. It was the 3rd of July yesterday. 8. Their house is on fire now. Their house was on fire last month. 9. There is a mirror on the wall right now. There was a mirror on the wall just now. 10. There are 2 boys in the car. There were 2 boys in the car.
2. Change each text into past tense based on the picture. 1. My father is in the office now. He is at his desk. He is very busy. My father was in the office yesterday. He was at his desk. He was very busy. 2. It is the 7th of June. It is Cindy's birthday. It is summer. It is hot. It was the 7th of June. It was Cindy's birthday. It was summer. It was hot. 3. They are at the beach now. They are on vacation. They are very happy. They were at the beach yesterday. They were on vacation. They were very happy. For she is on TV now. She is a singer. She is very smart. She was on TV last night. She was a singer. She was very smart. 5. You are a football player. You are famous. You are very skillful. You were a football player. You were famous. You were very skillful. 3. Translate into Indonesian. It was on May 27, 2006. My sister and I were at our grandparents' house. We were on vacation. Early in the morning, there was an earthquake. Many houses, buildings, and streets were damaged. Many people and animals were dead and injured. I was very frightened. My grandfather was shocked. My grandmother and sister were hysterical. We were safe. But we were very sad because there were many victims.
Pada tanggal 27 Mei tahun 2006, saya dan saudara perempuan saya berada di rumah kakek nenek kami. Kami sedang berlibur. Pagi-pagi sekali terjadi gempa bumi. Banyak rumah, bangunan, dan jalan rusak. Banyak orang dan hewan tewas dan terluka. Saya sangat ketakutan. Kakek saya terkejut. Nenek dan saudara perempuan saya histeris. Kami selamat, tetapi kami sangat sedih karena banyak korban jiwa.
4. Translate into English.
1. Anak laki-lakinya Pak Hill berada di Jepang tahun lalu.
Mr. Hill's son was in Japan last year.
2. Orang tuanya Riko adalah guruku pada tahun 1999.
Rico's parents were my teachers in 1999.
3. Kami berada di pesta ulang tahun tadi malam.
We were at a birthday party last night.
4. Ada sebotol susu di pintu kemarin pagi.
There was a bottle of milk at the door yesterday morning.
5. Mereka sangat kaya 10 tahun yang lalu.
They were very rich 10 years ago.
6. Bibinya Jim sakit 2 bulan yang lalu.
Jim's aunt was sick 2 months ago.
7. Kemarin dingin sekali di sini.
It was very cold here yesterday.
8. Mobilmu berada di depan garasiku kemarin.
Your car was in front of my garage yesterday.
9. Ada 2 ekor ular di dalam rumahku seminggu yang lalu.
There were 2 snakes in my house a week ago.
10. Nyonya Helen terlambat kerja 2 hari yang lalu.
Mrs. Helen was late for work 2 days ago. D. Memorization. Read and memorize. Present tense, past tense. Am is, was. Are, were. I am, I was. You are, you were. We are, we were. They are, they were. She is, she was. He is, he was. It is, it was. There is, there was. There are, there were. 2 time words: yesterday, last night, a week ago. Yesterday morning, last year, a month ago. Yesterday afternoon, last, ago. 3 idioms: at home, late for home, on vacation. School, school, time. Work, work, fire. 4 adjectives: dead, damaged, energetic, famous, injured. Hysterical, lucky, retired, safe, frightened. Shocked, slim, sunny, wonderful. 5 nouns: beach, earthquake, playmate, summer, victim. 6 conjunctions: because. Rini, how far is your house from school? It is about 5 kilometers away. Lesson 5 was not, were not. A learning point. 1. To change the affirmative sentence to the negative sentence, we put not after the verb to be. 2. A negative sentence is a sentence that means no. 3. The patterns are as follows: affirmative, positive, negative, contraction. I was not, I wasn't. You were not, you weren't. We were not, we weren't. They were not, they weren't. She was not, she wasn't. He was not, he wasn't. It was not, it wasn't. Examples. 1. He was not a doctor last year. He was not at the hospital yesterday. He was not busy. 2. We were not teachers in 2025. We were not at school. We were not sad. 4. To be not plus a noun means.
Adalah bukan,
To be not plus an adjective means.
tidak,
To be not plus a prepositional phrase adverbial means.
tidak berada atau berasal, dan sebagainya.
Be reading. Read the following text based on the picture.
1. I was not a basketball player 2 years ago. I was not in America. I was not crazy about basketball.
2. They were not my students in 2024. They were not from China. They were not naughty. 3. It was not a holiday yesterday. It was not in summer. It was not sunny. 4. You were not a librarian last year. You were not in the library. You were not friendly. See exercises. 1. Write the negative sentence in 2 ways. 1. She was an accountant. B. She was not an accountant. She wasn't an accountant. 2. You were tall and fat. B. You were not tall and fat. You weren't tall and fat. 3. It was very hot yesterday. B. It was not very hot yesterday. It wasn't very hot yesterday. 4. He was late for breakfast. B. He was not late for breakfast. He wasn't late for breakfast. 5. They were in Hong Kong 2 days ago. B. They were not in Hong Kong 2 days ago. They weren't in Hong Kong 2 days ago. 6. I was a driver last year. A, B. I was not a driver last year. I wasn't a driver last year. 7. We were here a week ago. A, B. We were not here a week ago. We weren't here a week ago. 8. Robert was absent last Monday. A, B. Robert was not absent last Monday. Robert wasn't absent last Monday. 9. There was a thief last night. A, B. There was not a thief last night. There wasn't a thief last night. 10. There were some coins here. A, B. There were not any coins here. There weren't any coins here. 2. Rewrite each text in negative sentences based on the picture. 1. It was rainy yesterday. I was in a hurry. I was late for the bus. I was late for school. My teacher was angry with me. It was not rainy yesterday. I was not in a hurry. I was not late for the bus. I was not late for school. My teacher was not angry with me. 2. We were in Bali last month. We were on vacation. We were there for a week. We were very happy. We were not in Bali last month. We were not on vacation. We were not there for a week. We were not very happy. 3. She was a doctor in 2020. She was in Italy at that time. She was tall and graceful. She was single. She was not a doctor in 2020. She was not in Italy at that time. She was not tall and graceful. She was not single. 4. He was a boxer some years ago. He was very tough and brutal. He was in Las Vegas this morning. He was not the boxer a few years ago. He was not very tough and brutal. He was not in Las Vegas this morning. 5. You were in the park today. You were very happy. You were late for the bus. You were late for lunch. You were not in the park today. You were not very happy. You were not late for the bus. You were not late for lunch. 3. Translate into Indonesian. 1. Mrs. Rosalino was not at home last week because she was on vacation.
Ibu Rosalina tidak berada di rumah minggu lalu karena dia sedang berlibur.
2. Her aunt and uncle were not here last night because they were tired.
Bibi dan pamannya tidak ada di sini tadi malam karena mereka lelah.
3. The boy was not late for bus today because he was not late for breakfast.
Anak laki-laki itu tidak terlambat naik bus hari ini karena dia tidak terlambat sarapan.
4. The girls were not on time this morning because they were late for train.
Gadis-gadis itu tidak tepat waktu pagi ini karena mereka terlambat naik kereta.
5. The children were not happy yesterday because it was not a holiday.
Anak-anak tidak senang kemarin karena bukan hari libur.
6. The teacher was angry this morning because the students were noisy.
Guru itu marah pagi ini karena siswa-siswa berisik.
7. There was not a cartoon film on TV a day ago because it was not Sunday.
Tidak ada film kartun di TV sehari yang lalu karena bukan hari Minggu.
8. Baktir was not at the party last night because he was asleep. Bahtiar tidak ada di pesta tadi malam karena dia tertidur. 9. There were not any people in the bank this morning because it was Friday.
Tidak ada seorang pun di bank pagi ini karena hari Jumat.
10. Our headmaster was not in his office yesterday because he was at the meeting.
Kepala sekolah kami tidak berada di kantornya kemarin karena beliau sedang menghadiri rapat.
4. Translate into English.
Kemarin adalah hari Minggu. Aku dan adik laki-lakiku tidak sekolah. Kedua orang tuaku tidak bekerja. Kami berada di rumah. Di pagi hari, aku dan ayahku berada di kebun. Kami sangat sibuk. Adikku tidak berada di kebun. Dia berada di halaman rumah bersama ibuku. Mereka juga sangat sibuk. Kami berada di ruang makan untuk makan siang pada jam 12. Kami sangat lelah tapi bahagia.
Yesterday was Sunday. My younger brother and I didn't go to school. My parents didn't work. We were at home. In the morning, my dad and I were in the garden. We were very busy. My younger brother wasn't in the garden. He was in the yard with my mom. They were also very busy. We were in the dining room for lunch at 12 o'clock. We were very tired but happy. D. Memorization. Read and memorize. 1. Present tense, past tense. I am not. I was not. You are not. You were not. We are not. We were not. They are not. They were not. She is not. She was not. He is not. He was not. It is not. It was not. There is not. There was not. There are not. There were not. 2. Time words. This morning, this afternoon, at that time. Adjectives: absent, brittle, graceful, tough. Asleep, friendly, noisy. Idiom: angry with me. You, us, them, her, him. Nouns: cartoon, coin, meeting, thief. Note: today, this morning, this afternoon, and this evening can refer to present, past, and future tense. Thank you. See you on next chapters.